Whoa, oh, hey guys! In today's video, that is right, I am doing a Gwen Stacy inspired makeup look. Gwen Stacy was first introduced to the Spider-Man comics in 1965, and while we've seen many versions of her in both comics and film, with the most recent being Spider-Gwen, the most common storyline we see throughout is that she is Peter Parker's classmate, and she is one of his main love interests. The version I am doing of her today is one of my favorites, and it is an interpretation of her by artist J Scott Campbell. I did his version of MJ a while back, so of course I had to try Gwendolyn. Alrighty, enough backstory, let's just get into the look. To do Gwen Stacy's makeup, you are going to need blue eyes. If you don't have any, get yourself some. These are contacts that I got from Pinky Paradise. By the way, I'll link everything I'm using down below. And then also, you are going to need blonde hair, which if you don't have, you will need a wig. Like me. Aw yeah. Alright, so let's just move into priming the face. I am taking my Cover FX primer and rubbing it all over my face. I mean, gently patting all over my face. And yeah, I don't know, I like to use my hands for the primer and for my foundation sometimes. I feel like it just applies a lot more smoother. Next, I am taking the lightest foundation I have available, and I'm applying that all over my face too, and just buffing it out this time with a brush. Next, I am concealing under my eyes with my LA Colors concealer, and I am really layering that on. I just want to make sure I have some good coverage on there, so I'm applying it under my eyes, by my forehead, the tip of my nose, my top lip, and chin, and I'm just blending that all in using a combination of a small brush for some nice precision as well as my fingers. This is going to help me contour a lot better later on. And if your dog is as needy as mine, at this point he will come to your lap and beg for a kiss and attention and camera time, so be warned. Next, we are going to move on to the eyes. I usually use my trusty e.l.f. primer here. I was too lazy to get it, so I just use my concealer there to help stick the eyeshadow on there. Gotta love that lazy life. Oh well. Anyways, moving on, I am taking this medium lightish gray color and I'm applying it all over my lid, patting it down with a flat brush. And then after that, I am mixing a dark brown with a charcoal color and applying that to my crease, focusing on the outer corner of my eye and then dragging it in. So if you look at Campbell's drawings of her, you will see that she kind of has a light smoky effect going on her eyes that looks kind of gray, charcoalish, and her eyes almost look very almond shaped. So that's what I'm trying to go for and keeping in mind when I am applying my eyeshadow. And then after I've got that color in my crease, I am blending it out with a nice fluffy brush to make it look clean and a lot prettier. I'm also taking some of that darker eyeshadow and bringing it down towards my waterline, stopping somewhere in the middle. I'm not going all the way to the inner corner of my eye. And that about does it for now. Oh yeah, no, never mind. I also took this off-white eyeshadow and applied it below my brow to highlight the brow bone. Next, I curl my lashes, and after that, it is time for some eyeliner. I'm first taking a black pencil eyeliner, and I'm just creating a medium wing, I would say. I'm not going too crazy with it. I'm just stopping where the dark charcoal eyeshadow ends on the outer corner of my eye. Oh, and I also bring some black eyeliner to the outer corner of my bottom lash line. Okay, and that does it for eyeliner for now. We will go back to that in just a bit. Next, I am applying some mascara and then taking my trusty e.l.f. lashes and putting glue on them and then putting them on my eyes. And then after they are on my eyes, I put mascara on them. Wow. Okay, but in all seriousness, when applying mascara, I am focusing on the outer corners of my eyes to create that very feminine, girly, doughy eye look. After I have my lashes on, I am taking my liquid eyeliner. This one is from NYX, and I am covering any glue that might be visible, as well as intensifying the eyeliner. Next, it's time for the brows, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I had a problem here because my brows are dark and Gwen's are like a light brown that match her blonde hair, and I didn't have any like pomade to work with, so I had to get a little bit creative, you know, broke YouTube person's life, and so I used my face paints instead. I combined some white and yellow, applied those as a base to lighten them up, and they looked a little janky. I applied some more white, didn't work, just kind of messed with it. And then after I had that, I went in with some light brown eyeshadow and patted that onto my brows. And it worked! Sometimes you just have to be creative and work with what you've got. But if you want to be like super professional and not like me, go get yourself some like light brown eyebrow pomade. Anyways, that'll do for this look. After that, I am going to set in my foundation with some translucent powder, especially helpful if you're going to like Comic-Con or like an event or for Halloween. And once that's done, I'm contouring. I'm taking my contour palette, taking the darkest color, and contouring the heck out of my chubby cheeks. Chubby cheeks for life. Contouring under my chin too, just to try to resemble that bone structure that Gwen has. I'm also contouring my nose. She has a cute little button nose. I have a much longer, more prominent nose. I'm contouring the bridge of my nose to slim it down, and then also focusing on the tip of my nose for that little button nose effect, kind of contouring in the shape of a circle there. Gwen also has a very rosy nose and cheeks, so I am taking the brightest blush that I have. This thing is so old, guys. I don't even know if it's safe to use. I swear I've had it for like over 10 years. And I am applying it to my cheeks, my chin for a very rosy effect, and then carefully patting it onto my nose, making sure I don't remove that contouring that I just added, but you really want to get it on there. And then finally highlighting the tip of my nose with that highlighting color from my contour palette from earlier. Finally, it's time for the lips. I am taking this mauve brownish lip liner that I have, and I'm taking a darker color first and lining my lips. So my bottom lip, I'm doing it a tad bigger than what it naturally is. If you see the reference image for Gwen, her bottom lip is a little bit bigger than her top one. Her top lip is thin. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm underlining my top lip and overlining my bottom lip with a darker lip liner, which helps really shape and just create the illusion a little bit better. After I'm happy with what I have, I am taking a natural pink lip liner and filling in my lips. And once those are filled in, I am taking a lipstick of a similar color and filling that in. And that's it. I'm done. Now I just gotta fix this wig, and then I'm really done. That, my friends, is how I got my Gwen Stacy makeup look inspired by J Scott Campbell's drawing. Hopefully you guys find this video helpful and get inspired to recreate this look for Comic-Con or Halloween, or I don't know, maybe you just want to be Gwen Stacy and wear it around your house. I ain't judging you, I mean, that's what I did. Like I mentioned earlier, I also have an MJ makeup tutorial. I'll link it on here if you want to go check it out, but I would love to hear, guys, who do you love more? Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane? I'm not gonna lie, I love this look, but for me, forever at heart, it's MJ and Spidey. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, sending you all a super duper big virtual hug wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time.